Morning, everybody. I'm about to walk from my hotel into town to go to the post office, send some stuff back. I got my rain skirt there. Basically, the shorts I'm wearing are, quick dry, so I don't really need a skirt. This is my puffy, my insulated jacket, which I decided I was never going to use. I haven't used it yet. Same thing with the gloves that I brought. Sending back my cap. This is all cotton, so it's probably a mistake from the beginning, but really I don't need it for the shade because I'm walking in the shade, and I don't need it for the rain because I got an umbrella. Sending back one of my pairs of hiking socks because they're, might be difficult to see, but they're starting to break through here. So I'm just going to use my sleeping socks as hiking socks. I can sleep without them. Sending back my little sunscreen because again I'm walking in the shade. Sending back my hand lens, and then I found this stake at one of the campsites. It's exactly like my stake, so I want to keep it, but I don't need the extra stake. And go to the grocery store to get some food resupply. I need 3 days worth of food until my next resupply. So I've got a missing breakfast I need to get. I've got 2 missing lunches I need to fill in, and 1 missing dinner. Okay, back from the store. This is what I ended up getting. 1 breakfast. Thought I'd try this. Just add water stuff. And then I got a bunch of berries to go with my plain oatmeal. 2 lunches are going to be this mashed potato. I'll split this in 2 with pepperoni added in. And 1 supper, I just got ramen noodles. I also got a couple more Cliff Bars for snacks and Lifesavers because I just have been getting these throat tickles. Here are my trail angels dropping me off. This is Lightning and Jones, right?
Yes, Dr. Jones, bringing Jenna Jones.
Thanks, you guys. It's been great.
You has been
Maybe
good.
I'll see you later.
Safe trails.
Okay.
Just another beautiful morning on the trail. The rain stopped earlier this morning, and I'm just stopping at a little creek to get some more water filtered. This is the first chainsaw cut tree that I've seen since I ran into those guys, because of course I'm obsessively looking at every cut. But you can see the curved shape of a chainsaw cut right there. Kind of a cool split in the middle, isn't it? It looks like the artist formerly known as Prince. My husband, John, gives me a hard time about photographing fungus, but how could you walk by this ginormous beauty without taking a picture and checking it out? I mean, look at this thing. Awesome. There's a garter snake out in the open, sunning itself. I can't stop thinking about those trail angels, Dr. Jones and Lightning. They were so kind and so generous, and were just offering me stuff left and right, anything to help me along. We swapped cell phone numbers. They said if I'm ever in any trouble, they only live 2.5 hours from the trail. They'd be happy to help me out of a jam, which is pretty cool. The whole trail magic thing is a little puzzling. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense that people go to such lengths for complete strangers. But I guess we share a common love/interest, whatever, of the trail. And so that kind of makes us like family. Anyways, it's interesting. The Appalachian Trail doesn't just connect mountains, it connects people too. This plant is called jewelweed because of the way the water droplets look like jewels on the leaves. Jewelweed's also a good thing to have if you've got an itch or poison ivy. The juice from the stem stops itching right away. A deer just walked in on me, and when I reached for my camera, it spotted me. So it was giving me some snorts. And that snort was definitely more phlegmy or whatever than the snorts I'm used to. So I guess that's how deer snort down here. It's 5 miles before I'll see water again. So I'm really loading up at this one. There be bears here. I'm not saying the words, but you know what I'm talking about. Somebody lost their shirt. I just crossed a small dirt road at Blue Ridge Gap. And as I was approaching, I could hear vehicles coming up the road. And then I see this, brand spanking new, shiny 4-door pickup truck loaded with people with their windows down and, kind of sort of hanging out the window. And I thought, fine, okay. And then I hear the driver say something over like an amplified speaker, like a megaphone. And I had looked away and I looked back at the truck, and everybody hanging out the window is putting their thumbs up. And I hear him say through the speaker again, "Are you okay?" And I just raised my thumb up and I hollered, "I'm good," or something like that. And then they drove off. So I don't know if that's a trail angel wannabe, trail angel in the making, or if it was just some guy showing off for his family with his cool megaphone truck. Weird. John's main concern about me making this trip was my safety and his making it through 4 weeks without tech support, which is me. I got a text message from him earlier this morning saying he had accidentally figured out how to take a selfie on his phone, which I thought was pretty funny. So when I called him a little while ago, I asked him to tell me the story. Well, he was trying to take a picture of our 2 dogs to send to me, and he accidentally hit the selfie button. He goes, I'm trying to set up this picture. I'm trying to get the dog sitting there. And all of a sudden, all I see is my face on the camera. Oh, I laughed until I cried. Hilarious. So then it took him some time to figure out how to get the dogs back and not his face, but eventually he did. So he promises me that he'll send me a selfie later. Goodbye, Georgia. Hello, North Carolina. Got kind of a crazy setup tonight because I wanted to find a place close to this overlook where I could see the sunset and I wouldn't have to walk too far to camp. Nothing says welcome to North Carolina like a 500-foot steep climb over less than half a mile. This is the Georgia-North Carolina border, Bly Gap, and this is Courthouse Bald, close to where I spent the night and where I saw the sunset. Yeah, followed by another pretty steep 500-foot climb. Ugh, tough climbs.